Well, I am at Juniper Springs. We're going to do a 2-day hike. Got here Friday night, gonna stay Saturday night and then be done. So I'll have 2 days of hiking and so camping at Juniper Springs both nights. But I'm gonna pack up my stuff each day and then head out on the trail to get some experience. So I'm gonna count this as my first shakedown hike to prepare for the AT. So this is Juniper Springs. I'm going to show you the water. It's beautiful out here, and I'll share more with you later. This is Juniper Springs. Those are the two gentlemen that I'll be, Brian and Mike, that I'll be hiking with. And there's a mill right over here. This is dinner time. Beef stroganoff. And you, Mike?
Chicken jambalaya.
All right, Brian, I know.
Ramen.
That's right. And we got a nice cozy fire going. Dinner time. Good morning. We are en route to Farley's Lake, right?
Yep.
And we are headed out to drop this car off and get our hike started. Okay, we are at Farley's Lake. We are getting ready to head out. There's the kiosk right there. That's a little privy.
Didn't work yet.
Okay, we are on the Florida Trail. We've just started. There's Farley's Lake. And we are following the orange blaze, which is that painted rectangle. And that lets us know that we're in the right place and on the right trail. There's Mike up ahead of me and Brian is behind me. We just came onto this prairie. It's absolutely beautiful. We're like 1.8 miles in, and we've been going a little bit under a 3-mile pace. So it's absolutely beautiful. Nobody else is on the trail, so it's just us. And so far it's been a little wet, but not very muddy yet. Don't want to speak too early because you never know what's ahead of us. But we are continuing to follow the orange blazes, as you can see up on that tree on the left side. And I'm going to tell you what, it feels really good to be walking out in the woods. Well, here's the view right now. We are just under 3 miles in. We got a great breeze. It's overcast, so we don't have the heat beating down on us. So that's great. I'm going to tell you what, the Florida Trail chapter that works this section of the trail is doing a great job of keeping the blazes close by. You can see there's that blaze right there, and then right where Mike is the next blaze. Like, you can see one from the other, which is awesome. So, just a walk-in today. Okay, we are entering a little bit more of a covered area. Lots of water around here. So I'm trying out my different gear, and there's a bunch of different things that I have today that are either new or I haven't made a decision on as far as whether I'm going to use them on the Appalachian Trail or not. So I'll talk about those in a second. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about is how I'm preparing. Snack time. I'm trying this one for the first time. It's Aloha peanut butter and chocolate chip. And in my Yuka app, it says that it's very good for me. So we'll see. Well, we just finished our little snack break. We're just under 6 miles. And so we were a little over halfway. I took a snapshot of my far out, and I'll plug that in right after this, so you can kind of see what our journey's been up to this point. So it's still a little overcast, which has been really nice because it keeps the heat off of us a little bit. It's been really nice. I've enjoyed being out in the woods. We've been keeping about a 2.9 mile an hour pace, which I feel is pretty good. My backpack feels pretty good, except my left shoulder gets a little tired sometimes. So I switched my water bottle over to this side to see if that makes a difference. I have my GPS here, but I haven't turned it on yet. I may do that if we stop for a lunch break, just to get some practice using it again. So I know I'm bouncing all over the place. Sorry about that. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll get back to you later on in the trail. Peace out. Okay, so I'm wearing this new backpack. It's the Durston 55 liter, and it's the upgraded version from their original, which I went over in another video. But so far I like it. I had it weighing out at, I think, 21.2 pounds this morning. My left shoulder is feeling the weight, so I think I just have to adjust it a little bit. So I'll talk about that. I have a fanny pack on right there. And so I don't really need it for this hike, but I wanted to try it out. And then I have new trekking poles, which I really needed to do because I loved my REI trekking poles, but they were so worn out that I couldn't really adjust them without a lot of friction. So I had to put those to rest. But I was really hoping I was going to be able to take those all the way through my AT hike. I'm wearing the same shoes that I wore last March. And that was really my last backpacking trip. So I haven't given myself a lot of opportunities to get out on the trail. But some of that was just due to life circumstances. And I am figuring out what my new normal is in a couple different areas, which I'm sure I'll talk about when I get on the AT and have all that time on the trail. I'm trying to think what else I have that is new. I'm sure that there's a few more things that are new on there, but they are not coming to my mind at the time, so I'm sure I'll share those with you when I remember what they are. So, back to the trail. We're heading through this little forest, but these trees are just really cool. I wanted to share them with you. Like the wicked forest, right? So this boardwalk I really like because it's got this netting on it, so it helps from it getting slippery when it's wet and mildewy. But here's the opening. I don't know if you can see, but right there, somebody just put a regular old chair in there. I wonder what wildlife they see while they're chilling out there. We got a little over 8 miles. Oops, so we got right around 2 miles to go. So we're coming to a set of blazes. The top one's offset to the right, so that means we are going to the right here. Mike is over here videotaping this palm tree field. They seem to be all over the place here. Almost at 7 miles, so we're going to keep on trekking and getting to our destination probably around 2 o'clock, maybe even a little earlier. So let's do this. There have been a lot of blowdowns on this route. This one's not bad, but we crawled under a couple and climbed over a few. So I think we're on the old trail. I was told that we are off trail a little bit and that we are probably on the old trail, but it's well marked. A lot of the trail is covered with pine needles, so totally different forest feel, but it is nice and shaded, and we are almost, I would say, under a mile to camp. It's been a good day so far. Well, we just came out of there to complete our day. There's the park entrance, and tomorrow we're going that way, correct?
I think we're going to take a car up to Hopkins Prairie and hike back.
We'll come back out this way from Hopkins Prairie tomorrow. So now we just got to get back to our campsite. Well, how you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Pretty good, amazing. Amazing woods, cool animals.
Yeah, we saw a skunk. Yeah.
Skunk, baby.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this off. Well, we finished our 10 miles before 2 o'clock this afternoon, and now we're back at the springs, and I want to get over by this building over here. That's my goal. And then I'm going to put my feet in the water and let them soak for a while, because I can only imagine how wonderful that's going to feel. The hike today was beautiful. It was relatively easy, not a lot of elevation change. We changed from like pine needles to sand to palm trees to hardwood leaves, like all sorts of stuff. So that was kind of cool. And company was good. We have Haley joining us today, so we'll see how that goes. She just got off the AT for a little bit. I'm going to turn this around and let you guys see what I see. And look at what we discovered. How beautiful. Let's see what this sign has to say. Oh, alligators. Go figure. This is what creates all the water in these beautiful springs, or boils like this. It's very cool. The reflection of the trees in the water.